Hi, I'm Tony. I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about repiping and materials used in repiping. One of the first materials that people will come across is soft copper. It's not the greatest material in the world, and a lot of people have to repipe because their home was repiped or piped in soft copper to begin with. The problem with soft copper is if you take any piece of metal, bend it and bend it back in the same spot, it either breaks or gets very, very weak. Soft copper comes on a roll just like a garden hose from the factory. When it's brought to the installation site, it's unrolled and straightened out. Now, as soon as it's unrolled, that's one bend. Then, if the person has to go around the corner with it, that's two bends. It's not a question of if it's going to leak, it's merely a question of when. So, I don't recommend soft copper for any repipes. A lot of people will use it because it's cheap and it's easy. Okay? Now, the second material we can talk about is going to be hard copper pipe. Hard copper pipe comes in straight lengths, just like this, and it's cut to length and soldered together. Now, there are several different varieties of hard copper. Copper pipe is sold by wall thickness. The wall thicknesses are M, L, and K. M is the very thinnest wall thickness, very cheap, just a step above soft copper, so I wouldn't recommend that at all. The middle grade, which is type L, is what I would recommend in most installations. Type K, which is the very thickest, is typically used in very extreme circumstances. Now, you can't just say that you're getting good pipe because it is type L. There's American-made type L and there's foreign-made type L. Foreign-made type L, even though it's being sold by wall thickness, may not necessarily have that same wall thickness from one end to the other on the same piece of pipe. Because, quite honestly, our manufacturing standards here in the United States are a lot higher than everywhere else. So, foreign materials would not be the greatest choice for a repipe. A repipe is something you're going to want to do one time and be done with it, and not go back and redo it or have to repair it. Now, the last material we can talk about for repiping is called PEX. It's a plastic pipe that's been certified for use here in California since August of last year. Now, PEX pipe has been used in the rest of the country and in Europe and Asia for decades now. We believe that PEX will overtake copper in its use because there's absolutely no wear factor, it's thermally more efficient, and it's much, much quieter than a copper installation. There's different types of PEX that you want to be aware of. The only PEX certified for use here in California is PEX A, and the fittings on that PEX must be called Aqua PEX. Those are the only materials certified for use and that I know of that will not leak. PEX B and PEX C are cheaper grade materials, and I've never seen an installation where at some point there weren't problems with those. So again, PEX A is your best rated material as far as I'm concerned for a repipe. But again, it has to be done by people who know what they're doing. Now, for further information on assessing your project, how to pick a material, how to pick a repiping company, just go ahead and fill out the attached form on this page. Okay, thanks very much, and hope to hear from you.